Hi guys, and welcome back to Morrowind. This is Epsilon, and today we are finishing the Caldera mining job that we got from Idis last time, as well as attempting to get to level 3, and then we plan on taking Caius's... Is this Rubush? Chokeweed. Caius's first mission, finally, so we can get started on the... Bye! Julian? Julian! Julian! Julian, help! Oh, he's stuck on a rock. Okay, good. Pelt him. Yay! We killed it. So yeah, and I plan on taking Caius's first... Ooh, a Kagudi. Those can be dangerous. Let's not go that way. At least dangerous for us at level 2. Okay. So yeah, I plan on taking Caius's first mission and finally starting the main quest. Finally. So... Oh, a Nick sound. Another one. So, unless it's something that would seem urgent, I'm actually going to take a break between each of the main story quests. So that'd be a better way of phrasing that. Julian, please distract him. Tank for me, Julian. Tank for me. Tank for me. Thank you. Because we were technically ordered by Caius to cultivate this persona of a free-laced adventurer, which shouldn't be hard, because that's what we were before we became a Blade, so we probably have a little experience doing that. So we're probably already known by that. I mean, we were given our house in Aldrune because we took out an ash zombie that wandered out of the house, and when it was found abandoned, we were like, what else are we going to do with this thing? Nobody wanted to live there, because it had ash zombies. There's a rat. We'll ignore that. I think I might have headed the wrong way. I think I went out the wrong door. I did. I definitely did. I'm going the wrong way. I'm headed back to Balmora. So exciting. Okay, so yeah, I forgot my train of thought. So yeah, so between the main story quests, we'll take a break to go back and do other missions for other guilds. Now, I specifically want... I don't know what great house I'm going to have Madril join yet. Not the Telvanni. 'Cause I don't feel Madril is enough of a mage to really make it in the Telvanni. I could see the Redoran, because they have this like honor thing, and they're physical fighters, which is what I want Madril to focus on. But they're also very traditionalist. And Madril's not. He spent his life basically around, like, Imperials and other people, and, he was not born in Morrowind. He came here from elsewhere, which is why when I'm speaking as Madril, I'm using my normal voice as a... Okay. I'm using my normal voice as opposed to, like, that kind of scratchy accent that all the Dark Elves seem to have. So, because he wasn't born around here. He doesn't speak like that. So, that's why I do that. And because of that, he's had a bit of a cosmopolitan upbringing. He's worked with the Legion. He's traveled around, obviously. He's, at the very least, been to the Imperial Province, elsewhere, and Blackmarsh, and is now in Morrowind. And it would not be all that odd to imagine him having gone somewhere else as well as part of his Legion time in the Legion. I couldn't think of the right word. So, I could also see him siding with the Halalu, because even though they're the thief house, so to speak, they're more of the, like, diplomat, smooth talker kind of house, as opposed to the steal all the things houses. So I could also see him siding with them, being like, because the Halalu are very accepting of Imperial rule and Imperial culture. They're just like, yeah, it's great, it's awesome, we love it, bring it in. And it's one of the reasons they became one of the biggest great houses, was because their acceptance of imperial culture and power, like, obviously the nobility and imperials like that, so they would tend to favor the Halalu with, like, contracts and things like that. I may be mistaken, but I even think specifically that the Caldera mines, like these mines we're heading towards, are owned by a Halalu. Like, yeah. And it also, the Halalu also has one of the most interesting characters in the game, Crassus Curio, who you may recognize as the author of A Lusty Argonian Maid. He is a Halalu, and he is fantastic. I love him. I love him dearly. On the downside, well, since I'm not taking the Telvanni for their quest rewards, usually have the most interesting things. They'll give you, like, magical equipment that does weird stuff. The Redoran tend to just be, like, pats on the back, maybe a bit of money, maybe stronger gear, but not, like, special. Like, here's an ebony sword. That's nice. I could have gotten an enchanted staff that will summon a Daedra for me from the Telvanni. And the Halalu rewards tend to be, here's a stack of money. Take the money. Do with it as you please. So, I don't know. I've still not decided. Anyways, Alvaleg. You're a trainer. You could train me in sneak. Okay. Excuse me, have you heard about some Telvanni agents?
Now you're going to get it.
Oh, okay. Got him. I like how he was still moving as he died. What did he have on him? Iron Longblade and some arrows. I'll take those specifically. It's medium, but I'll take his shield. Armor rating 13. An Imperial Chain Cuirass. Damn. That's fine. Julin, will you be so kind as to hold these things for me? Some extravagant shoes for you. You may want to keep those. This iron longsword. Which is better? His longbow, 1 to 20 or 125? Mine. How about yours? 1 to 10. It's a longbow for you. And a shirt. And I'll keep his shield, because I'm going to be needing it. I would like you to wait right here, okay, Julin? I'll be right back out.
There's something I can do for you.
No, I just need you to guard the entrance to make sure they don't have somebody else coming. So please don't let me get surprised from behind. I will be very unhappy with you if we do that. I am going to quick save? What is the button for that? There we go. F5. I remembered. Ashanamamu. Ashanemu. Ashanemu. Okay. Get all sneaky. Go ahead and pull out the weapon. Open the door. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. Oh. God, there's a group of them. Okay, somebody already spotted me. But apparently did not tell their friends, I'm guessing. Did they lose track of me? Because it says I'm hidden again. Okay. You've got a spear. No, you've got a staff. Yeah, I'm here. Come on. Sathasa, yes.
You will suffer greatly.
Thank you. Oh, hi. Oh, you tried to cast a spell on me. Ow. 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 Stop. Thank God I have the shield now. It just saved me from 2 strikes.
You inward.
Ow. Ow. Okay. Okay, me. Please stab her. Madrill just... I know what she cast on her. She cast Ancestor Guardian, didn't she? Weird. We're gonna do the same thing. Stop hitting me. Ah, you can still hit me. Oh, oh! Ancestor Guardian does not protect you against spells, so... Just suck on this!
There is no escape.
You ready to be stabbed yet? Yes, you are. Awesome. Okay. Come here. Come with me. Did you just heal? Ugh! Dude. Come on, come over here and stand on the corpses of your friends. You're all in one big pile for me. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now we're gonna fetch Julian and bring him in here, and then we're gonna dispose of those corpses, and then see what we can carry out with us. Yeah. Come with me. I cleared out most of the cave. There's some in the back that I haven't checked yet. Okay, down here. Here they are, Sathasa, Thorfinn, and Alnu Aralen. Former Fighters Guild. Rude. Sathasa. Just dispose of corpse. Dispose of corpse, and we'll leave that one there. Oh, Julian, that's so creepy. Why are we killing these Telvanni agents again? Killing is fine with me, I just like to know the reasons. Oh, thieves. I see. Yes, exactly, thieves. It's better than no helmet, I suppose. Carry of this what you can. Do I have greaves? I don't. Let's put those on. I'm also not wearing pants. It just occurred to me. Put on some pants. Underneath. I have a chorus. I have boots. I have left and right gloves from the Dark Brotherhood when they attacked me for no good reasons. No good reasons. Here, can you carry this? I think that's all of that. Oh, you put on her skirt. That's fine. And then we'll take this body, long blade, iron, shard sword, frost damage 1 to 4. What is my sword? 5 to 11, so that's already better. 2 to 13, 2 to 14, mine's better. 1 to 18, 1 to 20, mine's better, isn't it? 4 to 16, 4 to 18. Yep, mine is undoubtedly better. In every way. Shoot that. Helmet. 1. These boots, the shirt, the shoes. I think I dropped that one. Take her so too. That is a heavy sword. Wait, 20. Okay, that's fine. I can carry that. I can carry that. Let's pick up those boots I dropped. Let's see what else is down here. Any good lootings? Barrel. Yes, please. I don't know who I'll sell the soul gem to, but that's helpful. More money. Great. More money and a potion. Exclusive for store personality. Okay. Okay. Money. Thankfully, money has absolutely no weight. Petty soul gem. They have all these barrels around and they just have a few crap things in them and like a few coins sprinkled in each one. I know why they're like this from a mechanical sense. The game is just like spawning in the stuff that it should be in. Alcohol. I am over encumbered on alcohol. Luckily, grief. Fortified will points, drain willpower, drain intelligence. I can share a bottle of grief with Julin in celebration of our victory. I'm going to fail at this, aren't I? I'm going to fail. Oh! God, I absorbed it, thank heavens. I didn't even know it was trapped. Really? You trapped and locked a chest for, like, a piece of bread and 3 coins?
Probably nothing.
Oh, there's more alcohol on the ground. Jama, mats, and then a bunch of empty bottles. We can have, like, a nice lunch here. Yeah, we'll have a nice dinner. We're going to stay the night here. Actually, it is 7 p.m. It is late in the evening. There's a slaughterfish. Ow. Get off me. And die. We'll have a little bit more alcohol. So we can see what's down here. It's very bright. There's a chest. Or a crate. Or something. I can just barely make it out. It's so dark on my screen. Ow. Had a ring and some money in it. Okay. That hurt, but it doesn't seem to be killing me. May drown, though. Wait, am I still taking damage from it? Draining fatigue. Exhausting touch. Oh! That's what it hit me with. Don't tell me how long it lasts, though. That would be too useful. Okay, we're gonna, like... I don't know. Cook a dinner here. Sit around, get a little drunk. That'd be fun. Be a whole fun game. Let's see. Let's eat some food. We have this hound meat that we gathered on the way here. Anything we could flavor it with. We'll cook in a little cuttle. See how that tastes. Pro tip, it tastes terrible. And we'll eat this bread. We'll have hound meat sandwiches with cuttle spread on it. Mmm. Sounds delish. Okay. We'll see if there's anything Julin actually has to say. Ow. I keep hitting my microphone. Still not used to it being there. I don't think he has anything interesting to say. For us to read, at least. No. I like as long as I have Matst, I can give it to him and be like, you wanna drink? Okay, well, Julin and Madril are gonna have, like, they're gonna sit around and talk for a while and chit-chat and become friends, closer friends, and we will... actually gonna sleep in the bed instead of just resting for 12 hours. What is it? 8, 7, 6. Okay. So we probably, like, just cooked our food, sat around for, like, 2 hours, and then we went to bed and slept for a nice 8, and then woke up, and we're like, okay. I feel rested. Do you? Awesome. Nothing really to eat for breakfast. Should have saved that bread. Have some berries. We each have a sprig of berries for breakfast. Delicious and nutritious. Now we're out. On the way back to Caldera, we'll stop by a general merchant to drop off the stuff we got here. It's so dark. It's like 6 in the morning. Hopefully we can get back to Idis at a reasonable hour. At least the draining fatigue thing is gone. It's through here. Ooh, brush. I don't really have enough room in my inventory. My inventory is already overfilled. I don't have time to stand about gathering flowers. Oh, and it's raining. Beautiful. Oh, there's Caldera. I'm going to show up drunk off my ass, but feeling pretty good. We took out 4 Telvanni thieves. Helped the Caldera Mining Company. Probably earned a little rap with the Fighters Guild. Idis probably likes us a little more. And found an awesome sword that we're going to sell for a ton of cash. So we're those kinds of people. Is he still behind me? Okay, good. I'm pretty sure he can teleport to wherever I am, and he will do that so he doesn't get stuck on the landscape, but I still worry. I still worry. Where is a trader? Like, period. Ah! Pawnbroker. Perfect. Urgola.
I'm a busy guy, so if you could hurry this up.
Okay, yeah. Look at all this stuff. Who would buy this junk? That is a good question, because we're going to sell him our junk. What is your sword blade? Let's also give you... Let's give you this long blade. So you'll have weapons of different types. Like your short bow. Then these crap weapons. You prefer the... Okay. Keep that. Okay, he's wearing those. He's wearing those. He's wearing that hat. He's not wearing that. Or any of these. Rating 4. What do I have on this one? 8. Okay, we'll keep the 8. Boots. Chikaris. Gauntlets. Left pauldron. Right gauntlet. Right pauldron. Oh, he was wearing those. Wasn't even paying attention. Here you go. We just put those back on. That, I'll just leave you with normal pants. I'm wearing a pretty common shirt, aren't I? Do we have any blue shirts? I really like blue. Nope, we don't. Shirt. Take those pants. That crap shirt. Shoes. Skirt. You're wearing a skirt. You don't need to be wearing a skirt. It's not magical, so you're gaining nothing by wearing a skirt. So I'm just going to take it from you and sell it, because don't be ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous. Oh, okay. I did. You are allowed to wear pants, though. Please wear pants. Actually, do I have any other greaves? No. Okay, we only have that one pair we found. That's fine. Need to get you some greaves. Good. Look at that. Bulge. Jesus. Hi, Urgola. I'm Madrovindu, and I have a few things that I would like to see if you'd be interested in purchasing. Oh, you are? Fantastic. Here. No, it doesn't matter where they came from. I mean, if you must know, I was out on Fighters Guild business, and we raided a thieves' camp, and this is basically the leftovers of what we found. Are there any potions I don't need? Fortify endurance. Nope. Burn and restore health. Fortify health. Nope. Fortify luck. Nope. Cheap restore health. Restore personality. Nope. Flynn. Yes. Grief. Yes. Cure common disease. Cure poison. Quality restore fatigue. Sheen. Nah, it's not my kind of alcohol. Fortify speed, 10 seconds. I will keep that. And use it next time I'm just walking outside. 100 potion of fire shield, no. Health, restore magic, help restore strength. Jama. Yeah, okay. Summon skeletal minion. When did I pick that up? Where did I get that from? I'm gonna guess one of the people that we fought was just carrying that. And let's see if there are any... It's better than nothing, I suppose, but it's expensive. For expensive robes. What do these do? Absorb willpower. Chameleon 20, Sanctuary 20. Oh. Make you harder to see and hit. Huh. Oh! Oh! 2 bedrolls. Remember when I said that the pillows are going to be the stand-in for the bedrolls because Morrowind doesn't actually have that kind of thing? That's what it is. So we can now sleep outside if we want to. I hopefully won't have to, but we can if we want to. I'm going to take that because I like that candlestick for my home. Huh. And how about those pauldrons? You know what, we'll wait, because he's currently wearing, like me, a random mishmash of stuff. So, good? We good? Awesome. How much am I carrying? Oh, good, I can move now. I am really tempted to get that Shadow Weave ring. It just seems so nice. Look at it. What does this do? Cast on strikes. Okay, those are just weapons that are used on strike. 221. Can we bring it an even 220? Okay. Awesome. Got a cool new ring, too. Yes, I'm going to be getting him enchanted stuff to fill in the slots for his spells. Just so I don't have to rely on his unreliable magicka. It's what Madros had to do most of his life. We're in town, so I am taking off this ridiculous helmet.
What is this about?
Nothing.
What do you want?
I would like to get a teleportation service back to Balmora, if that is not too much to ask. Oh, no, but you interest me. No, you only sell to guild members. Never mind. That's fine. That's acceptable. Balmora, please.
Care to tell me what this is about?
Hi, Ajira.
My patience is limited.
Okay, so we're going to return to Idis. Let's see what she tells us to do.
Outlander.
There we go, Fighter's Guild. Never have to get out in the rain. It's not refilled yet. That's fine.
So what do you want?
Anytime you're ready. Just don't keep...
Hail!
Hi, Idis. Do you have any more information on the Telvanni agents? I need to know. You got all 4? Good. But that'll make some people at Caldera Mining Company very happy. And here's 400 septims. The Caldera Mining Company pays well. And when you're ready for more orders, let me know. Awesome. Did you hear that, Julian? We got paid. We got paid.
I haven't seen that before.
What time is it? 7 in the morning. Yeah, we have time. We haven't done anything today. We slept in the cave that the bandits were in. Thieves, Telvanni agents, whatever you want to call them. Yes, I'm here for more orders. I need someone to return a code book that belongs to our client. What code book? The code book our client wants is in the hands of Satilde at the South Wall in Balmora. Find that code book and bring it back to me. Who's Satilde? She's Thieves Guild. I take full responsibility. And listen, I'm Guild Steward. When I say jump, you ask how high. Keep that in mind, and we won't have any problems. Do you have anything to say about the code book or Satilde? No. Okay. Let's just go. So Madriel is suddenly becoming a little concerned. Like, the Thieves Guild are illegal, and he doesn't have any problem, like, busting them up. But this is too... what is the word? Like, orders that are specifically opposing the Thieves Guild in a row. And he would not like to become embroiled in any kind of power struggle between the Thieves Guild and Fighters Guild. That would probably go poorly and could get him killed in his sleep. Because Madriel is unaware that the Thieves Guild has a no-killing policy. So he just assumes the worst. He's like, oh, God, oh, you're Satilde. Well, first, let's restore my fatigue.
Don't press your luck. You're on your honor.
Oh, thanks. So we're going to restore my fatigue, and I'm going to have a little general chit-chat with her while we're waiting for this tea to come up. Be like, hi, so, I'm Madriel Vindu. Greetings, citizens, I'm Satilde. Welcome to Balmora. We're a House Hlalu town and loyal citizens of the Empire. What can I do for you? You see, I was sent to acquire a thing from you called a code book. What code book? I wouldn't talk to you about that sort of thing. How about now? Oh, no. I don't want to barter. What am I doing? Here's a little... oh. Here's a little more. How about now? What code book? Okay. I see the game you're playing. 30 gold. The code book? Okay, friend. You know about the code book. I don't want any trouble with you, so just take it. Just don't tell anyone I gave it to you. Thank you. Also, have fun with that 30 gold. To bribe her. Can we read it? Satilde's code book. Sis was, sis zaffel, dividik tilsel, biskfuff, tizik toy. No, the answer to that is no. We cannot read it. Awesome. I guess let's drop this off. I got my ring. Oh, I'm kind of transparent. You can kind of see through me. And it wore off. It already wore off. Oh, oops. It's like I got stuck in vanity mode.
Only have a few moments.
I feel I should maybe also put my shield away. It seems awkward that he's just like carrying it with him. Anyways, we're back at the Fighters Guild. That didn't take long at all. But I think Madriel wants a little breaks.
Yes.
That was a little seedy. That made him feel dirty, like something he was doing something wrong. Yeah, I got it. Oh, here you go. Here's your 50 septims, Madriel. The guild needs more like you, obedient and efficient. If you want more orders, just ask. Sure, what do you have next for me? Helvion Desel owes one of our clients 200 septims. Deliver Desel's debt money to me. Her what? Helvion Desel runs a corner club in Saran. She owes Manos Othreleth, one of our clients, 200 septims. Bring this money to me, and I'll let you keep half of it. Really? Okay. Okay, now Madriel's like, no, that sounds shady as hell. Or, like, we're the Fighters Guild. We're supposed to be, like, protecting the populace, doing odd jobs for people who can't get things done. We're not supposed to be thugs enforcing some random guy's debt collection that we get to keep half of. We're basically robbing the woman at that point if we're keeping her money anyways. So Madriel's a little concerned about that. So for now, he's gonna go
Why, what?
home. and talk to the guy who brought him into the Fighters Guild here in Morrowind. Vardenfell, specifically. But first to home. It would be very nice, it's 1 p.m., to see my own home, and to drop off all this alchemy stuff in these awesome new candles that I have. Oop. Gotta clean up the weeds around here. It's so dirty. Amy or Reffy? Ah! And there is my home. Everything seems to be in order. This door's still locked. We're gonna try a few more times to get it open. Nope. Still too complex. Very well. Let's drop everything over here that isn't going to be food for us. So, definitely not poisonous bittergreen or black anther. Flowers, no. Mushrooms, no. Luminous Soule. Random flowers, no. Comberries could be food. Chokeweed. Cork bulb. I'm gonna take like 3 of them, just for the alchemy. Crush fiber, that sounds like grass, so no. Cuddle, turns out we don't like the taste of that, so no. Rubrush, that's literally a bush. Fish scales, not something you would eat for food. More mushrooms. Willow anther, another flower. Stoneflower, another flower. Spore pods, another flower. Scathraw. That's the stuff we picked outside, definitely not for eating. And then scrib jelly, which, as it turned out, was very tasty, so we're going to take 1 and drop it in here for alchemy use. Is that food? Rat meat. That's rat meat. We'll eat rat meat as food. We just don't want to. This is not something we would enjoy eating. Oh god, look how much faster I am already. I'm already speedier. Ridiculous. So we'll drop that in here. Oh, an ample pond. I missed that. And we need to drop off these candles. So I want 1 over here, where he was writing and doing a bit of research. Oh, it's not lit. Is that why? They're 2 separate things. Can he light it? Then set it down. It's still not lit. Okay, well, fine. Lay the lit one right here. Wrong one. Lay the lit one right here. Give me that one back. I'll put that next to the bed. That's where I keep some of my books. Let's move these 3. We'll put the directions to Caius right there, so we don't lose them. And put those green cups, yes, up here. 1 there, and 1 there. And bam. Good. Let's go place this candle. Welcome to Morrowind, interior decorator. I already have a candle next to my bed that's lit and takeable. We're going to drop off the unlit candle, not clipping through objects, and we'll move that lit one.
Do I care?
Possibly over here to give off a little more light. There we go. It's a little something. It's not much light, but it's something. Don't do this at home, people. Do not throw candles on the ground at home. It will go very poorly for you. Your house will burn down. Oh, and those ample pods. Let's drop those off. What time is it? 2. Okay. We can do some alchemy for a few hours, and then we'll go speak with the guy. Yeah. Okay. Swallow a standard restore fatigue potion. Take all of this out. Suddenly very overburdened, but that's fine. That's fine, Julian. That's fine. And... did we do your training today? We did not. Let's talk about that. We'll talk about enchanting while I'm working on this. Okay. Where's the... there we go. Let's start this up. Okay. I want some restore magicka or restore health potions, specifically. Or restore fatigue. Restore magicka? Okay. I don't see anything that I know off the... oh, there we go. Oops. Yes, you do need it at least to... small kwama egg. Oh! Our alchemy increased to 31. How nice. Where's the comberries? Berries, salt rice. We could add quick bulb and make them restore fatigue and restore health. And fail each time. Sacred Heart is restore magicka. And berries are restore magicka. We had 3. Darn nabbit. Levitate. Do we have any cliff racer plumes? Levitate. Ooh! It's probably not a very strong levitate potion, but we made a levitate potion. Awesome. I'm just going to pour things into this and see what comes up. Drain endurance. So it was getting drain endurance from the bittergreen. Okay. Do either of these currently have invisibility? I don't think I know anything else that has invisibility, so those 2 effects that I see are not things that I care to keep with me at the moment. So we're just gonna make a ton of poisons, which you can't use in Morrowind. Okay, where were we? Amphipod, Black Lichen, Bungler's Bane. Oh! Okay. Drain endurance. Yeah, this is interesting. Crab meat, restore fatigue. There was another one. What was the other one that had restore fatigue? Crash fiber, fortified personality, rat meat, maybe? No. Marshmallow. That's a restore health, isn't it? Do I have salt rice? Salt rice! Yay, alchemy increased to 32. Meat is restore fatigue. Don't want to use the salt rice for restore fatigue though if I can avoid it. Oh! Restore health. I will do this, however. Oh, cool. And what else do we have? It's down here. Restore strength, fortify magicka. Restore willpower, levitate. Oh, we can try and make a few more levitate potions. We made 2. So we have 3 in total right now. Willow Anther. Water walking, drain fatigue, restore power, levitate. Fortify magicka, restore strength. Restore fatigue. Where's that crab meat? I feel crab meat would have been a food, but it was down here, so we just made stuff with it. Scuttle. Heather. Restore personality, feather. Fortify speed. Restore luck, fortify luck. Personality, poison, water breathing. Power, salt rice, scales, water walking. Scathrow. Scathrow and Scrib Jelly. Together they make... oh! Oh, a pretty nice potion. What else do we have? I think I might be good for now. Scuttle. Anything at the top? Nope. Okay. I think we're good for now. So, we suddenly have a lot more potions. What do we have on us now? Where's those levitate potions? 8 points for 17 seconds. It's the exact same, except this was for some reason more valuable despite having the exact same effect. Okay, well, let's drop all of this in here. Basic, goody hide, rat meat, scales. I felt that could have gone worse. We gained 2 skill increases off of that, so it's pretty good. So during that hour we were training Julin, where we were talking about like enchantment. We also spent the time just making potions in general. Oops. Oh, okay, no, I didn't. Just pop it right there. An alembic there. The retort right over here, and the calcinator right there. And voila. We'll go sell our poisons. To somebody. I don't know. Pawnbroker, maybe. Maybe somebody in the Mages Guild would want them. But we'll sell our poisons, get rid of those, and then we'll go talk with the guy that we're specifically here to talk to. You coming? You coming. Good. Okay.
You shouldn't be here.
Thanks. You look like you sell potions. Awesome. Okay, let's drop some of these. Restore health. Restore health, cure poison, and restore willpower. Great endurance. Don't need that. Grief. Levitate. Levitate. We'll need those, I'm sure. Cure poison. Quality. Restore fatigue. Restore fatigue. Restore fatigue. Restore fatigue. Restore health. Restore health and fatigue. Fortify speed. Fatigue. Restore health. Restore magicka. Standard. Restore strength. Okay, well that's better than nothing, I suppose. Okay, okay. And we will finally, I guess, stop.
I must be going, so if you could make it quick.
Rude. We're going to stop putting off the thing for the reason that I came here. We're just gonna go to do it. Just gonna go do it. Go to fighters. Have I taken my allotment out of this chest? I have. Okay. Ah, there's the man. My good old buddy, Perseus Mercius. Oh, good. So, Perseus, I've been in Balmora on business, and to earn a little cash, I've been working for the Fighters Guild there, and it was fine at first, but I'm beginning to feel a little uneasy about Idis. She's having me collect debt money from somebody. You can get the debt money from her, or you can pay it yourself. Menace Aurelith works for Orvis Drin, so I suspect this may not be a legitimate Fighters Guild contract. Oh? I pay the debt money myself. So I'll just pay the money myself and not be a terrible debt collector.
What was that?
If you suggest it, Perseus, I will definitely do that. Thank you for the advice, by the way. I'll come to you if anything else smells suspicious. And there. That's what we came here to do. To get Perseus's advice. From now on, usually, when we get these, like, sketchy quests, we'll come to Perseus and ask his advice on what he thinks we should do. And then we'll do the thing he suggests we do, probably. So many people. They're just out and about. Oh, I know something we need. We need... to walk up these stairs. We need... did somebody just punch the side of my head? What just happened? Where are these, like... 16 for 43. Like, Jesus Christ, that's a really good restore fatigue potion. Do I have something a little weaker? 20 for 5. That's 100. 16 for 43. That's like 400. I'm gonna go with the standard ones. 'Cause I don't need that much. I just need to be able to get back up. Why are you punching me? Woman! Do I know you? You could not. You could not. Are you not gonna help, guards? Are you just gonna let this woman attack me in the streets?
Fix her! There is no escape!
Excuse me. Is nobody concerned that I'm being attacked? Why do I keep getting attacked when I come home? What is happening? Ugh, just get rid of her body. I need my stuff repaired, please. Okay. Thank you.
I'm waiting.
You will continue waiting then. 'Cause I have no words for you. Okay. We're back home. What time is it? Like 5? Good. We're going to eat a little food, and we're going to spend the rest of the day lounging about this house. And then we're just going to go back to Balmora and pretend that we went to Saran. And just give her the money, I guess. We can have... some salt rice. Salt and eggs. With some berries. Sounds like a reasonable dinner, right? This is what I have in real life. I will cook some salt. What am I saying? Cook some rice. And then cook some eggs, mix the eggs up in the rice, and then probably sprinkle some flavoring on it. I did not mean to eat the scath raw. That did not happen. And I'll probably like pour some flavoring on it, usually like some soy sauce or something, and then that's dinner. So, it's literally what we just ate just now. I think I eat in real life. Okay, so we're just going to spend the rest of the day just like tooling about the house. I'm going to read some. Julian's free to go do whatever he wants to do. Probably going to get drunk at a bar, knowing Julian. So it's just what we're going to be doing. So let's get some sleep. You can't see it, but I did the fingers. Okay. 13 is like 6 in the morning. This is a good time. Okay. Good morning, Julian. Did you have fun last night? I did. I got a lot of reading done. It was a nice break. The constant running around. I don't know, do you? Don't be rude. I can't think why the Empire haven't bothered with this part of Varnfell. Anyone would think they don't like ass storms or something. Haha. It's not that bad if you stay indoors. Anyways, let's get in some training. How about... Ooh, alchemy, okay. Alchemy is like cooking. Except you try to make it taste bad. Although, I think Mother prefers cooking that way too. Haha. Haha. I'm a fine cook, sir. Rude. For breakfast, we'll just have an egg and rice. An egg and rice. Our breakfast shan't be big. Just split this. And wait an hour. Talking about alchemy over breakfast. Good. Okay. It's like 8 o'clock. A new day has risen. Let's go! We'll head back to Balmora, and we're going to give Idis the money, and then see what her next orders are. And if it's something shady again, we're probably going to stop taking orders from her. I mean, I don't know about you, Julian, but it's making me feel a little uncomfortable. Like, the Caldera thing seemed okay, but then she just felt the need to mention they both worked for the Telvanni and the Thieves Guild. Like, why would you mention that? I didn't need to know that. Was it important that I knew that they worked for the Thieves Guild? Ew, how does that even work? Okay. Take us to Balmora, please. If it would please the sir.
Where would you like to go?
Would like for a chance to stay home for a little bit, but that almost never happens. Oh, please don't start raining. It's been raining like on and off and on every day this week. Come on. Just a shirtless Nord just wandering around. Nope, I'm good. I'm good. We're just gonna keep going. I know better than to talk to the Nord. Still not back. Okay.
What's this all about?
Yes, I got the money from Soule. Thank you. Is there anything else? I have a bounty contract for the orc, Dura Grable. Who's Dura Grable? This orc is an outlaw, living openly in a house here in Balmora. I have a contract here that says 250 symptoms are yours if you bring her to justice. Oh, she's just like a normal criminal. It doesn't tell me where. Okay, I can do that. That's fine. That's totally okay. We're actually doing some, like, police work. That's good. I like that. I can get behind that. We'll just have to check to see whose houses are whose. I think I know where she is. 'Cause I think we saw her house when we were looking for Drawrain Thalus's house. What even talking to you orcs? Don't want to talk to orcs. So I don't know how many people realize, but this was actually the first Elder Scrolls game that had playable orcs as a playable race. Grabbles. I should probably leave you outside, but yeah, it's too late now. Sneaky. Hi there! Can you really not see me? Like,
Speak quickly.
it's like, I'm right in front of you. I am not sneaky. Okay, my fatigue's all the way up. That's good enough.
Something interesting.
Why can I ask you about cave rats? Are we just going to attack her? I can't make her declare herself barbarian. Okay, well, under the orders of the Imperially Chartered Fighters Guild, you're to be put to death for your crimes. Do you care? No. Okay. Do you care now? Okay. Jesus, that is a very heavy hammer. Okay, let's get rid of her body, and... I wonder what she did to earn that bounty. They never get as much detail, do they? No, they don't. But here, carry that, please. It's very heavy, I can't. Okay. As a side note, this house, Duragrable's house, is the one I usually end up making my home in, like, Morrowind games. Because I know she's in... I can't speak. I know she's usually going to end up dying, because, you know, Fighters Guild. So I usually just end up just killing her and taking over her house. Because it's located, of course, in Balmora, and it's, like, straight across from the Sill Strider. It's very convenient, so I just take her house out, because killing her will not negatively impact any of the story. She, in fact, has to die. So, it's what I do, usually. But that wouldn't really fit in with the story that I'm going to be telling with Madril. So she got to live until this point. But I just had to kill her out of old time's sakes. Okay. I feel better, Julian. That wasn't that bad, was it? Yes, I'm sure you do. Give me the status on Duragrable. Surely you haven't botched up this mission, have you? I heard that Duragrable is dead. Here's your 250 symptoms. And she probably heard that because we got rid of the girl's body, so we probably had to, like, carry it outside and bury her. Anything else? I don't have orders for anyone under the rank of Protector. Find out what you need for advancement. The guild stewards at Vivek City, Sadrithmore, or Aldroom might have more work for you in the meantime. Oh. So you don't have anything else for me? That's fine. I can live with that. I can totally live with that.
If you need a good laugh or a tall tale, you've come to the right place.
Okay. What time is it? 2. Let's try the Mages Guild. See if they have anything for us. I suppose I could apply for an advancement, but I'd like to do a little bit of blades work before I start rocketing up through the Fighters Guild. I'm still not sure where we're going to end up in the Great House.
You have something to say to me?
No. We might end up in the Imperial Cult. I'm not sure. Or the Tribunal Temple. Not both, though, but probably one of them. Probably the Imperial Cult. We'll definitely be joining the Legion around here. It's just that he hasn't been anywhere, like, that needs soldiers. Like, he's come home and he's out of the Legion, but he could definitely rejoin it if he finds out, like, hey, this fort is, like, short on soldiers. What brings you to Ajira's shop? Do you want duties from Ajira? Do you want the local brews? Do you have any more, like, odd jobs? Yes, Ajira has more duties from Admiral Vindu. Ajira made a bet with Galbadir. That Ajira would be a journeyman before Galbadir. Now Ajira must study these mushrooms and write a report. Ajira wants you to give Galbadir a fake soul gem. Ajira has made a fake soul gem. Take it and put it in Galbadir's desk upstairs. Galbadir should be coming downstairs to talk with Moraine Dren, so no one will see you do this thing. Quick, let's get this fake soul gem into the desk before Galbadir sees us. This reminds me of the time that Shawnee talked me into replacing her short-sighted ant scrib jelly with ectoplasm. Good times. Huh.
What assistance do you need?
Ooh, she's coming downstairs. Move, 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 move.
Speak quickly.
Huh? Oh, no thanks. La 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 la. Nothing suspicious happening here. Don't have enough magicka. Lesser soul gem. Fake soul gem. Okay. That was not hard at all. It was in fact very easy.
What assistance do you need?
You have any update on it? That orc here makes me nervous. There's something not right about her. It's like,
Yes.
is the sound I need. Has Malrov Indu put the Fekasol gem in Galbidir's desk? You've put the gem in the desk, as the jury asked, Judy thanks you. Okay. I mean, that was fun, but do you have any real work? Ajira must now study local flowers. Yes, Ajira must study flowers now. Ajira needs sample of gold canat, stone flower, willow anther, and heather. These can all be found on the shores of Lake Amaya. Stone flowers. I don't need stone flowers. I need Lake Amaya. To get to Lake Amaya, go southeast out of Balmora, past Fort Moonmoth. Then follow the signs and take the road to Pelagiat. After you cross the Foryada Mamiya, go towards Saran at the next crossroads. All the flowers Ajira needs are near the path to Saran, which runs along the north shore of Lake Amaya. Okay. So basically head the way we led last time, but turn
My
left
patience is
past the
limited.
Foryada instead of right. That sounds fine. Oh. Okay. My phone is ringing, even though you can't hear it, and it is my work, and I must answer. So I will be right back. Okay, sorry for that. It's actually like hours later, to be honest. Something came up. Why am I so slow? Oh, yes. I'm carrying around this armor and stuff. Before we go fetch her flowers, let's pay a visit to Ravir and see if we can sell some of this stuff to him. Do you have the... That's called dandruff. Don't be rude. Yeah, you do. Okay, give me that. Why is this shop... Why is everything in this shop covered in this white powdery stuff? Well, that's called dandruff because he's covered in fur. Don't be rude, Julin. I'm sorry, Ravir.
It has no time for you.
I know. Okay, I need to sell you these things. I'll just sell the ring. I'm not going to enchant it or anything. I usually keep enchanted rings like that to enchant them, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to, so I might as well not. Actually, I want that shirt, and I will sell you that shirt. Anything else? I don't think so. That's good. I can accept that amount. We can get to bartering later. Do you like me more? Can you actually see the blue? No, but you see my arms now, instead of the red. Whatever. Okay, let's go. So yeah, it's like hours later. I took the break, I got a call. I let one of my friends borrow my car, and she ended up, like, she was supposed to get off work, like, 2 hours from now, and was going to come get me. I was going to take her home, and then... Take her home, and then I was going to go to work. But my cats are fighting in the background, and you can probably hear them meowing. But she was let out early, and so she came here. She called me, and she's like, I'm not in work. Oh my god, cats, what are you doing? Okay. Cats, stop. Okay, she called me. She's like, I'm not at work. I'm coming to give you back your car. You can take me home. And I did that and took her home and then got back here. And I was like, it's kind of late. I need to shower. I need to shave. I need all of that. And now I'm just playing some Morrowind before I need to go to work. Oh, I have that fortified speed potion. And already just a tad bit faster. Oh my god, the cats. I just started playing. I don't want to have another break, like, right here. I might have to separate them. Chokeweed, yay. Because they're being so loud. Kitty cats being so loud. Okay, so what was it we needed to get? Gold Canet, Stoneflower, Heather. What was the last one? Gold Canet, Stoneflower, Willow Anther, and Heather. Okay. Actually got a lot of those last time we went, and they're at my house. But... oh god, there's a rat. Let's drink a standard Restore Fatigue Potion, because they're apparently garbage compared to the potions I can make. That went very wide. Just shoot the rat. Just shoot the rat. That works. Do not want to accidentally shoot Julin. There's probably going to be a something else here. Something that spawned in. No? Okay. And generally at level 2 to 3, I think to like 5, a Nyx Hound tends to like spawn right in this little area in here. It's another forager though. I can take out a forager. With a bow, no less. There we go, and we got it. Okie dokie. Oh, wait, what time is it? This is 5 in the evening. Why did we leave that late? No, it doesn't matter. We just go left, towards Saran, as opposed to right, towards Pelagiad and Sedanin. So is that way, or that way? Ligmar, Mount Cand, Saran. This way, okay. I want these calm berries, though, because they have the Restore Magicka thing to them, and I want some of those. I would very much like Restore Magicka stuff. Hi there, sir. I am Farman, follower of the path. What does that mean? A pilgrim. Oh. Oh. You worship the tribunal. That's...
How do I know you're not up to something devious?
Don't be rude. That's... Huh. I mean, no offense, I just
Say that.
didn't expect a Red Guard to worship the tribunal. I'm a Dunmer and I don't even worship them. Huh. Well, here's some of the plants we need. Here's the Gold Canet, Heather, Cork Bulb, the Stoneflower, is that the Willow Anther? This may be a short trip after all. Heather, Black Anther. We need Willow Anther, not Black Anther. Stoneflower. Willow Anther. There we go. What time is it now? 6. We could try and make it back. It'll probably be nighttime by the time we do. We could try camping in the wild. That has its own dangers, though. Yeah, let's just try and head home. We'll do that. Shouldn't take too terribly long. Well, you know what? No, we're gonna go to Saran. We're gonna make it to Saran, and we're gonna visit Desel, and see what she has to say about that debt money. Oh my God, cats! Why, cats? Why? I mean, I used some of my own money to spare her. I just want to know if either she'd be grateful or at the very least could tell me a little bit more about this Othrelith fellow and his intentions. Did he really need your money? Oh, they mentioned Orvis Dren, and she might be able to tell me a little bit about him. It's a long shot, mind you, but it's a shot I'm willing to take. Why was Perseus concerned that Orvis Dren might be one of the people involved in the job? Oh, okay. You're just gonna kill it. That's fine. All of these flowers. At 10. I'll say 10. At 10, we will stop and camp wherever we are. Because we have bedrolls now. I purchased those. Bedrolls. Is this? Nope. There's a crab. There's some muck sponge out there. Not really wanting to get wet, though, just to collect some muck sponge. This is not something that sounds fun to me. Hello, Jolda. The Shrine of Humility is a wonder to behold, don't you think? I mean, it is very pretty, with the flowers and the setting sun. I'll give you that. Here in the fields of Camus, Vivek acted as a beast of burden for a poor farmer, who could not harvest muck sponge after his guar died. Why would you need a guar to harvest muck sponge? Huh. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know enough about muck sponge to be able to answer that question, either IRL or as Madrol. I have no idea. Be quite honest, don't know a lot about farming. Everything I know about farming comes from Harvest Moon. And I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say that it's not a terribly accurate portrayal of farming. It's just a feeling. Hi there. Thorinor. Hello! Please, might you be of some assistance? My friend is lost, and I'm very worried about him. Yes, my friend Edris Orel and I were traveling to Vivek, and he heard a strange animal sound nearby. He's sort of an amateur naturalist, and he felt compelled to seek out what was making the noise. That was hours ago, and I'm afraid something terrible has happened to him. If you could find him, and bring him back safely, I'd really appreciate it. I'd go myself, but I'm really more of a scholar, as is he. That's why we were traveling together. A little safety in numbers, you know. Can you help? Sure. I mean, if I see him, I'll send him back your way. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Truly, I fear for his life. Oh, God, a Kaguti. A pair of Kagutis. Oh, it hurts. Make it stop. Let's drink some potions. Oh, thank God, it's dead. Kill the other one. Actually, this one might be in the way. Kill this one! Get him, Chulin. You got him! Woo! That was mating Kaguti. That was the same thing as the other one. Oh God, it was a pair of mating Kagutis. Kagutis. Actually, the way that's spelled, should that be pronounced Kagouti? Kagouti? I like Kaguti. Pair of mating Kagoutis. I'll be honest and say I have no idea how it's supposed to be pronounced. Is this farmland? What is this? Salt rice. Yeah, this is a farmer's field. I will not steal his crops. Even though it's so tempting. I will leave his crops be. I'll drink a Restore Standard Fatigue. And then Restore Magicka. I would like my Magicka back so that I can cast Restore Health. There's no reason to not practice it. Oh, berries. There was another thing here. What time is it? 8. Okay. It's getting so dark on my screen. I'm gonna whip out my torch. Whip out my torch. come back with all of the flowers for Ajira. This plant has already been picked. I know. I did not mean to click it, but thank you. Take the cork bulb. Bulb root. Oh! I wonder if that is his friend. I also wonder why he's just like standing over here, doing nothing if it is.
I will listen, Outlander, but
Edris, it is. Oh, thank heavens you found me. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't shown up. I've been trapped here by some Kagouti since my friend and I were separated. Ah, you've met Thorinor. Yes, he and I became separated when I went off to investigate some sounds I heard. Of course, it turned out to be a pack of Kagouti that trapped me here, but I see you've taken care of them. Did you notice any distinctive sounds that they may have made when you were battling them? They have the most fascinating vocalizations, but enough of that for now. Shall we go back and meet Thorinor? Sure. Oh, you're gonna follow me? Do you want me to lead you back? Ugh, fine. Fine. Really, the guy ended up between a pair of mating creatures. Oh, that reminds me. So, look how pretty this sky is. Oh, there's clouds in the way, though. This sky, and I believe the one in Skyrim, Oblivion to a lesser extent, but I think it has, like, fewer of the stars, are supposed to be, like, you can look up at them and see the constellations that are in, like, that you can take. Like, the Atronak is somewhere. That looks like one, or part of one. I can't really tell. I can't really tell. But, like, the Atronak, the Tower, the Lady, the Lord, the Serpent, all of those, like, are up there. Where is... There he is. Thorinor. Sir? Ah! You found my friend, Edris. Wonderful. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how much this means to me. I'm afraid I don't have much to give you as reward, but this amulet may help you in your travels. It's helped the two of us out on a number of occasions. Take care. An amulet of Slow Falling. Slow fall 30 points. Oh, that's nice. I mean, hopefully I won't need it, because I shouldn't be falling off of things. It's good to be away from those Kagouti, though. They're really marvelous beasts. Did you notice the coloration? And the larger one was a real ripper. That actually hurts my throat to do. It hurts. It's 9. Okay. I'll walk for a few more minutes. Actually, you know what? No. We're going to make camp right here. And all three of us can have some food and eat and everything. Ew, rat meat. That's all I have. Okay, well, I'm going to let them rely to get their own food. Me and Julian are going to share some rat meat and a few berries. It's not much, but it's more than enough to get us to the next town. Anything else that would be tasty? Cork bulb root. That would probably taste good. And we're going to sleep here. Would make it 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. A few hours of sleep. Get up at like 5 in the morning, and we are gone. It's probably not going to have breakfast. We'll spend some time training, though. How about other skills? There's something I can teach you. Training. How about magic skills? Yeah, more alchemy. Yeah, I'll teach you more about alchemy. That made it 6, yep. Okay. So, we are going to just head on. We're not going to have any breakfast. We'll be fine. I don't need that anymore. Put that torch away. And give me the bow. I want the bow out, just in case. No breakfast. We'll be good. If we come across any more calm berry bushes, I will take the berries from them, and I guess we'll chop down on those, but for now, we'll be fine. We can eat when we get to Saran. I'll even buy him a mats to make up for the lack of a breakfast and the crappy dinner last night. My bad, I'm sorry. No, nothing of interest. Just gonna walk forward all this time. So yeah, I do think it's really cool that the sky is, like, accurate. Because it seems like I know if I made a game, I would probably not even think about that detail. Despite having star signs be, like, a part of the game, I would probably not have thought of that. So I just think it's really cool that someone during development thought of that and made sure to include it. What is the... I'm stuck on a rock. What is this? I think this is Drin's plantation? I could be wrong. Oh, there's a thing. Sturdicans. That name is familiar to me. This is a farm, either way. This is a grave? Madril's seen a few ancestral tombs, but he's not actually been in any of them. I mean, I as a player, don't even know if there are any Vindu ancestral tombs around here. I know that the name I chose was made with the Tamriel Rebuilt name generator, which are all lore-friendly and are all names that are in the game. Or not in the game, like, Madril is a name someone somewhere has, and Vindu is a last name someone somewhere has, so there could very easily be a Vindu ancestral tomb, in which case Madril will definitely go into it if there is, because he would be very interested to basically meet his ancestors. Did I get both of them? Are you serious? I feel kind of like a bamf. Especially because I shot that one guy through a bush. Dispose of the corpse. Oh, comberries. We have one. One more? Somewhere else? Okay. I guess we can spare 2 more comberries. Yum. Breakfast. There you go, Julin. I'm gonna toss him some of those berries. Okay. We need to get to Saran. And I don't know which way that is, as either Madril or as me. Don't know. Saran. This way, then. Fantastic. Let's keep a-walking. Let's keep a-walking. How do I look? That helmet is just silly. Oh no. Are those slaves? Those look like slaves. These are naked people. These are slaves, aren't they? Wait. Oh. God, they're slaves. Can you aid a poor Argonian? Ah, kind and great one. Recently escaped from the Drin plantation, am I? Very cruel they were to me here. Please, great friend, will you not help me? I have heard there is a place near here that will help those such as me. Oh, great and kind one, I beg you, a kindly Redguard who helps us is what I've heard. Oh, no. Drin, okay. Madril doesn't approve of slavery. He was raised in the Imperial Province. Slavery is outlawed there. Morrowind's the only province that currently has it. And Madril doesn't like it. On the other hand, though, he knows it's legal here. And he knows he can get in a ton of trouble if he's caught helping escape slaves. On top of that, Drin may be related to Orvis Drin, who we've already had a slight brush with in the Fighters Guild and we know is not a good person. I don't know if we'd want to get him on our bad side. We were also told to keep a low profile by Cassius. Like, we don't want to bring that kind of attention onto ourselves, do we? But it's an escaped slave. So... Actually, are we going to be able to, like... I'll help you, but are we going to be able to actually leave this place? Like, we're surrounded. Oh my god, my cats. Oh, thank you, thank you. You are too kind to Toll. Not like the guards. The guards at the Dren plantation and cruel Orvestrin. Oh, it is Orvestrin. Great. The powerful master there. And the evil brothers Ioneth. So cruel. So cruel. Thank you for helping me helping deliver me from them. Okay, who's the kindly red guard? Yes, a great one. A red guard who will help those like me. Perhaps he is nearby. I've agreed to try and help Toole find the nearby abolitionist he's heard rumor of. He seems odd for a slave, though. He looks well fed and strong. Perhaps he was a newly acquired slave at the Drim plantation, although he seems to know the place well. Huh. Okay. Aid a Paragranian. Okay, that's all you're gonna tell me. It could have been Alof. That could have been the person. Or Sturdicon. Those are the two farms I've seen near here. That's assuming it's this way. I'll take him to both of those. And then if it's neither of those, I'll take him towards Saran. I know Saran has a slave market, though, so I'm going to guess it's not close to Saran. Like, I don't think Madril knows Saran has a slave market, but I do. And I don't want to waste too much of your time faffing about, so I'm just going to go this way and hope it's the right direction. Well, there's a red guard. Sir, I have an escaped slave for you.
I'm a busy guy, so if you could hurry this up.
Okay, I guess not. Is this not the guy? Oh! Here our journey ends, Stargelf. For bringing me to this place, I thank you. It has been a thorn in the side of the Kimona tongue for too long. Too long. Be on your way, Outlander, or with this Redguard you will die. That is the choice I give you. The only choice. Go now and forget all of this. Or die where you stand. It matters not to me. Excuse me. No. You are not going to use me like that.
It's about time I had some fun.
Okay, I need to refill my fatigue, because it is too low. Now, what are you trying to cast on me? I don't want this cast on me. He kept failing. Toll, what did he have? He actually had slaves bracers on him. I see that you were taken in by that bounty hunter. Fear not. It is not uncommon for them to come looking here. I thank you for your help and for your intentions. Here, take this. It is a small token of gratitude. May it serve you well. Oh, so you're an abolitionist. Sturdicon. I'll keep that in mind for the future. And I was glad to help. I almost didn't, and maybe it would have been wiser if I didn't. Let's see. First barrier ring. What does it actually give me? Shield 5 points for 10 seconds. Meh. Not great, but I mean, it's better than nothing. Oh. Now we just need to get to Saran. Yeah, so I know, as a player, I know Saran had a slave market. And it might be a little metagaming, but this walk is already going to take a while to get to 39 to Saran. And I didn't want to make it even longer by pulling Toll with us to Saran, and then, of course, realizing there's no abolitionists really here, and then having to leave and come back this way. That would have taken forever. Ow, that hurt. I just burped. I did remember he was that way, but I did not remember whether he was Alof or Straticon. Hi there, sir. Persis. Emialusis. Huh. Do you have anything good for sale? I'll take your bread. With these pants? No? Okay. I'll sell you these slaves bracers. I have no use for them. Iron arrow. Oh, okay. I was like, why does it say 156? It's adding all of them together. Okay. I don't think there's anything else I need to sell something so that number goes up above 0. How about... I want my levitate potions. How about... a single heather? Thank you. Got us some bread. Julin. Oh, good. They have a silt strider. Perfect. This is the Odai River, so that should lead straight back to Balmora. Fantastic. Such a huge thing. And by the time of Skyrim, they're almost extinct. There's like 2 left. It's really sad. Oh, okay. So a lot of people, when they end up playing these games, tend to fall on the which game they like playing more, which is the better game, which is the worst game of this one, Oblivion, and Skyrim. I've also played Arena and Daggerfall, and Arena is... it's bad. I mean, it's probably really good for its time, but with, like, modern sensibilities, it's bad. Daggerfall is a fun game if you have a ton of time on your hands and really don't mind getting lost. And don't mind cheating a little bit. Because those dungeons... Dude, those dungeons are just bad. Oh, there's a woman dancing. Blink, blink. What? Okay. Desel, your debt money. You didn't give me any debt money? What are you talking about? Okay, well, you're not going to have anything to say about that? Nothing about Orvistrin or the guy who... Nothing? Okay.
So what's this regarding?
She just looks silly. I am amused, but not for the reason they want me to be amused. Okay.
I must be going crazy, talking to myself like this.
Okay, let's get out of here. We're just gonna head back to Balmora. I was curious, both as a player and Madril himself, whether or not Desel would have anything to say, since we paid her debt money. Like, we could show up and be like, so we paid the debt money, we didn't want to enforce Drin on you or anything. Do you have anything to say about that? But she didn't. Apparently she thinks I made her pay her money, which is obviously not what happened. Just take me back to Balmora, so I can give these flowers to Ajira. Whee! Right down. So, as I was mentioned earlier, the 3 games, Morrowind, Oblivion, or Skyrim. And I think they all have their strong points. I like the character customization and the story of Morrowind. I like it. I can build all kinds of different kinds of characters. I said kinds like 3 times in that sentence. And they can all be viable and fun. You can't really do that in Oblivion mostly. You kind of can, like, kind of can in Skyrim, but there's not a lot of different choices to how you're going to approach the game. Ajira, I have your flowers. They're right here. Yes, these are the flowers that Ajira needs. Ajira has made more potions for you. Ajira hopes you will use them well. Ooh, cheaper store. Yeah, okay, thanks. Thanks. You got anything else for us to do? Ajira is very sorry. Ajira has much work to do on these reports, so Ajira can earn her bet with Gamebryo. Maybe you could fetch a new ceramic bowl for Ajira. Sure, that sounds fine. Yes, take these 10 drakes and go find Ajira a ceramic bowl. Ajira thinks Ravier the trader here in Balmora has some. Okay. I mean, it's more mundane than picking flowers, but less mundane than sticking a soul gem in that girl's desk, so... I kind of feel like a guy helping somebody do college pranks on somebody else. Oh. Move. Occurred to me that I did not ask Julian once what he thought about us gathering flowers. And nothing about ceramic bowls. Barter! Decorative bowls. I don't need 3. Only need 1. Thank you. Oh, a corpse, really? Gross. We need to get back and give this ball to her. When are we going to hit level 3?
What is this about?
Game. Huh. It's good to know. You'll find out what I know here in a second, but it's good to know. Definitely.
I'm listening.
Ajira must find her reports. What about the ceramic bowl? Yes, Ajira needs a ceramic bowl. Did you find one for Ajira? Yes, here. Yes, good. This is a very good bowl. But now Ajira must find her stolen reports. Ajira needs your help very badly. Gamebryo stole Ajira's reports on the properties of local mushrooms and flowers. Ajira knows Gamebryo did not leave the Mages Guild, so the reports must be nearby. Okay.
Why is my friend here?
Because... Ah, there's one. There's flower report. What lies have you told? Ajira works very hard to collect these flower samples from the dangerous Lake Amaya. Ajira must do 2 reports, and Gamebryo must do only 1 silly report. Ajira deserves rank of journeyman very soon now. Yep, give me that. I don't remember where the mushroom one is. Hi there. Is there any things just like flapping about here? There's an area for reading. Nope. The quest lines in Morrowind are also much longer. Like, okay, there it is. Any lies in this one, Ajira? Ajira works very hard to go all over Bitter Coast and collect all these mushrooms. Ajira deserves the rank of journeyman much sooner than Gamebryo. Huh, okay. I think the best way to quantify them is just to talk about each one's strength. Morrowind has the best story, and I think that's just hands down it has the best story. Skyrim, I feel, is kind of close. I really like the idea, especially if you know in the lore what dragons are. I think it's kind of cool. Yes, I found your reports. They're right here. Here you go. Just... What? Did I not pick up one of them?
What assistance do you need?
Anyways, I think Skyrim's pretty close. I like Skyrim's story, and I like the Hermaeus Mora thing, side quest thing, a lot as well. I feel that one's really cool. Take. I didn't take, I closed, didn't I? Okay. But I do feel of the 3, Morrowind has the best story. Oblivion has the worst story. 'Cause it's kind of bland.
Care to tell me what this is about?
Swift hunting, friend.
Yes, they're right here. Here's your reports. Yes, these are the reports Ajira needs. Ajira thinks you Madro Vendu. Ajira is your friend always. Ajira worked very hard on these potions for you. Mushroom report. Fire shield, lightning shield, spell absorption. Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Ajira. What am I doing? What time is it? 5 p.m. Do you have any more jobs for us? Oh, no, you do not. Edwina. Edwina, okay. I guess we should just go back to Outrune. Just go back home and see what we can get done there. That seems to be the most logical course of action. We'll take a Silt Strider home
Yes, Outland.
and see if there's any work we can do around there. 'Cause I'm feeling we're drying up our propositions around here. And although I thank Ajira very much for her potions, they are not useful to me. Where did it go? Lightning Shield, Fire Shield, Spell Absorption, Frost Shield. Is there anything I want to buy from you? Some Greaves? I could get some Greaves. Do you have any upgrades to my current armor? 7, 8. Despite being medium, it's still better. If you had a bow that would summon an enchanted bow, I would be interested, but you don't. And I don't want any of your lights. 7. 42. Ha. 9, 5. 7. Still 9. Yeah, I think we're good then. We're good. Just bump up that amount of money just a little bit. Thank you. And goodbye, sir. Before we leave and head back home to Outrune, I'm going to basically go grocery shopping. 'Cause I want food. I noticed when we left we were low on food. Move, Julian. Do you have anything to say? Oh, you just want to get drunk. No, we're not getting drunk. We can get drunk at home.
Speedy traveler.
Barter. Yes. Rat meat. No. I don't want that. Crab meat. I'll take that. Salt rice. 50 of them. I'll take those. Marshmallows. I'll take those. That's good. It's fine for me. That should be enough food to last us. We can go shopping again in Outrune. Come on, Julian. Let's move. Okay, I think I'm going to end the episode here, because I still haven't hit level 3. Even once we do that, we then have to take Cassius's quest, and that would make this episode rude, very long. So I think I'm going to end it here. So the next time I bring you in, we'll already be in my home in Outrune, and I think between this episode and the next, I'm going to do a little bit of like grocery shopping and alchemy shopping, and do a tiny bit of alchemy off screen, just some general housekeeping that I feel would be a little boring to watch, and would drag the next episode out. So, leave a comment, subscribe, the whole thing you hear at the end of every YouTube video. I'd be super duper grateful if you did. And my entire screen flash red. And I will see you guys next time. Okay, bye.